How's it going? Well, the last video I showed of this toolbox was me unboxing it and trying to put it together and all that good stuff. Now that I've had it, 2 or 3 months, I thought I'd give a quick walkthrough and give my review. And also, not long after I put it together, I made a discovery of what color blue this is, or I believe it is, and that made me like it even that much more. It was the blue was growing on me, and once I seen that, I knew I picked the right color instantly. So let's do a quick walkthrough and let's see what we got. Okay, now I don't have a whole lot of tools. There's a lot of space left. There's a lot of wasted space. I know this. I need to get some tool organizers and all that, but it's in the works. So up top, we just got some of my battery powered lights and all that. Safety glasses, Loctite, the Harbor Freight Allen wrenches, a level. Okay, we're going to start on the left side over here. Okay, over here, pry bars, some flat pick things. These little trays come in handy. We got them at Walmart in the kitchen section. That's where I got my punches, picks, all that good stuff. Next, torque wrench, rivet gun, little tool set, gear wrench tool set. I bought these from Craftsman, a bunch of bits. It was a pretty good sale. Hose saw set from Harbor Freight. Just FYI, these do not go through steel or metal. So, just no information. I tried, what the hey. Oil filter wrenches. Empty. A lot of space. Empty. A lot of space. Alright, now we'll start on the main portion of my toolbox. Top one, just some loose wires. I've heard good things about this from Harbor Freight, so I went ahead and picked it up to fix tarps or whatever. Markers, always good to have when marking stuff. C-clamps, vice grips, big old clamps. I bought pretty much all of this from Harbor Freight. Electrical drawer, a bunch of fittings. This little handy dandy thing comes in pretty handy. Bought it on Amazon or something for like maybe 10 bucks, 12 bucks. Help plug it up to your phone. It's a camera, licking drains, whatever. So there we go, electrical drawer. Another pretty much empty drawer. Ain't got nothing in here but a staple gun, staples. Alright, come to the right side. Tape, some brushes, a little brush set that I bought at Harbor Freight, comes in pretty handy. Pretty much empty drawer. It's where I keep some of my spare Harley parts. I guess you can say it's going to be a Harley spare drawer. Scissors, wrenches, X-Acto knives, scrapers, some little pick things, just everything you think you might need to cut or whatnot. This is going to be a hammer drawer, so steadily going to purchase some more hammers to make that grow. Okay, this is somewhat the good part. So this is the Craftsman set I bought a long time ago, and I had the plastic boxes. Well, now I changed it. I got all these little things for Christmas, and I love them. Comes in pretty handy, of course, to have all the little sizes on the tops of them. Of course, I know y'all have seen these, and I think I seen it leaked about on eBay or Amazon, so not bad at all. And this here comes in pretty handy. We got these as well. My wife bought them like the same day, for silverware. Yeah, there you go, for kitchen stuff. So that's where I put all my ratchets for now, extensions, and all these sockets are my duplicate sockets, which some of them are 6 points. They come with 6 point, 12 point sockets. Well, I got my 12 points in the tray, and then all the spares are 6 points. So that's just duplicate sockets. And you can see how much room we have left. So plenty of room for so many tools. This here is a mess. I know I've been looking at some wrench organizers. I bought these from Harbor Freight, and I didn't like because the wrenches wouldn't clip in. So I cut them off and I tried to slant them, and it worked out pretty good, but the middle still kind of hits, so they're not, you know, they just kind of go back and forth. But this is all the standard wrenches, and then I had the metric wrenches next. See, this one looks a little bit better. This is another Harbor Freight thing. They come in pretty good. I did the same thing with these. I trimmed out all the backs to where it's just kind of angled back, you can see, and it worked pretty good. Not as good as some of the other ones, but you know, these were what, $3 or $4 a piece, so it does good. And this is all the metric set. They sell some of these that are like 2 inches wide or 1 inch wide with little magnets, and they can make a whole row from front to back. I love those. I would want to buy them, but they're a little bit pricey for me right now. Pliers and some other stuff. I'm just drawing a blank. Plier set. I know I would like to have these standing up. They do sell organizers. These standing up. In the future I'll get some so we can do that. I won't waste so much space, but as you can see, I got plenty of space to use. More pliers, crescent wrenches, a bunch of little sets for the needle nose, and little small baby sets. As you see, plenty of room. Allen wrench. This is all my Allen wrench sets. I just bought this one today from Harbor Freight, and it comes in a big old tote, and you know, telling you what size is. Well, I just cut all that off, the top and the bottom. These ain't gonna slide off because I didn't cut. As you can see, it'll run into the edge right there, so they're not gonna fall off, and it just saves that much more space. So that would be the Allen wrench set. Some more trays again for spare Allen wrenches. You know, anytime you put a tool with any color, it comes with spare Allen wrenches. So there you go. Bottom one is the power tool drawer. They bought batteries, some tools, Ryobi for the lights. I got some more battery Ryobi, but it's in the shed out back. So yep. Okay, we'll come to this side. Flat screwdrivers. I have one drawer designed for nothing but flat way screwdrivers. So this is it. Little ones, bigger, smaller, longer, shorter. You get the gist of it. Next one. Yeah, you guessed it. 4-way screwdrivers. There you go. And all these 4-way bits. These come in handy, but you know, how often do we really use these things? I can say I very rarely ever use those. And I thought this was pretty neat. It matches some of the tools. So I went ahead and picked it up at Harbor Freight. Bottle opener. Next is torque wrench bits. Little set from Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight, you know, just some Torx bits. Plenty of room. Just hacksaw, just some saw blades. I bought this kit as well from Harbor Freight just for when I need it to saw off maybe some sheetrock or pipe, PVC pipe, you know, just whatever. So that'll come in pretty handy. Okay, this is a mess. Drill bits, of course, and then these things right here come in very handy. Sell them in the packs of 3 from Harbor Freight. They was on sale again, and went ahead and bought another set because I had lost this piece. So now I got 2 of each of the other ones and then one of these. Very handy. Okay, the last drawer we got down here is air wrench. Air tools. So maybe one day this might go up here on top if I get enough air tools. I don't use it as much as I thought I would. I guess I don't realize I have it. I'm just used to using ratchets, I guess. I'm not that spoiled. Okay, and then lastly, the drawer. Haven't really done much with this. Of course, you know, it has the hanging rod up in there where you can take them drawers, move them down, hang your shirt, whatever. These here are the handles that go on the sides of the box for when you buy them. I don't ever pull this around. I don't ever move it, and that's why I haven't put them on. But you know, as you can see, it's a handle. This says US General on the side. Looks pretty good. Rubber right there. If you buy this whole set, you end up with 3 of them, like I did. And of course, they go over here, right here on the side. If you want to put them on, one on this side, one on the other side, leaves you 2, or it leaves you 1 left. And then I guess if you wanted, you could put that other one up here. But no, I don't really need them. Like I said, I don't move it around. And of course, you got this bottom drawer. That's where I have my gun's not in here, but my case is. So yeah. So, and of course, you can lock this up if you want to. Motorcycle back rack and back seat. And then just some junk. And then this, guys, is the finale to see what color blue this is. Some of you may know, some of you may not, but if you like to drink cold beverages such as I do, this is what color blue it is. And there you go. I thought the color matched pretty dang close, as you can tell. And once I seen that, I fell in love with it, and I knew I had the right box, or the right color anyhow. That is empty. I just put that in there just for show. The cans don't match as perfect, but the box does, and I don't know, I don't keep a box of, you know, beer in my toolbox, but anyhow, so that's what color it is. But there you go, guys. That's just a quick walkthrough to see how much room you have. I mean, I have so much room left, and it's going to take forever to fill this thing up, especially if I get organizers and organize everything to save space, more space. But yes, I'm happy. All the drawers still move in and out great. I mean, no problems. Even, you know, when I push them in, they lock. You push them in and then they lock. Well, I don't even ever push mine all the way in to lock them, because I don't worry about nobody coming out here and rocking it or try to make them vibrate out. Then they're never going to come out. So I just push them in and just leave them flush. I really don't ever push them in to lock them. So there's a quick walkthrough and rundown. Like I said, my reviews, I love it. I think it's worth the money, especially for the prices of all these other big ones that are out there. This is how much room you have on a 44. If you want a 56, the guy said he had a 56 red one, and I'm sure it's awesome. I don't know if they're ever going to come out with any colors for the 56s, or did they go to the 96? I don't know if they're going to come out different colors. I'm sure they will in the future. But there you go, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below, and I will reply accordingly. Hope this helped you out, give y'all an idea of how many tools y'all can hold, or if this might be for y'all. Well, y'all have a good one.